Hi. In this video, we're going to talk about the benefits of curiosity and how to use curiosity if you are feeling stuck creatively in making something, or if you notice yourself avoiding certain tasks that you want to get done. Hi, my name is Dale, and welcome to my channel. This channel is for women of color who find themselves burned out. If you're a burned out church lady, like I was, and you want to experience heaven on earth right now, this is the channel for you. So go ahead and subscribe, and you'll be receiving so you don't miss anything. All right, so I had the pleasure of listening to a video by a YouTuber named Debbie, and her channel is called Haven Inspired. The video that I listened to was called, I'm just going to look here to make sure I get this right, is Why Avoidance Behaviors Make Your Anxiety Worse. Why avoidance behaviors make your anxiety worse. And after I watched this, video, I noticed that I was having trouble making this very video for you right now. Um, and one of the things that she mentioned in her video was the role of curiosity. That's like one of the tips she gives. She gives affirmations at the end of her videos. And one of the affirmations, I believe the second one had to do with, it was worded something like, I can approach my avoidance behavior with curiosity instead of shame, guilt, and fear. So replacing curiosity, um, instead of shame, guilt, or fear when you're feeling anxious or you can't create is what I'm bringing to you today. And I'm using myself as an example because that happened to me like on the spot as I was watching. Um, one of the benefits of curiosity is that it creates this little space. Like if when I ask myself, okay, why am I not making this video? Then there's a moment of stepping away, of detachment, if you will, like looking at it from a different perspective and not just staying in that space where I'm spinning and like, okay, well, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I don't know what how to post this, et cetera, like details, what about the lighting, et cetera, things like this. But more so just how am I going to create for my people? That would be you. And get beyond my avoidance of it. So once I was curious about it, then that created a little space. And in that little space, in that little detachment, things slow down. Because when you're spinning, you're going fast and your mind's going fast, asking questions and um, kind of spitting out answers, but not really staying with anything. So when I was curious, then it just made it more, there was availability of time. There was suddenly this time to consider. And just that those few moments of consideration got me off of the spinning cycle. Um, the other thing that happens is that there's a sense of lightness, like not taking myself so seriously, not taking the situation so seriously. Instead of feeling like everything, depends on this, how I do this task or how I create this. Took the pressure off and made it feel lighter. So I found that uh, in asking myself, why am I like avoiding making this video? That, I didn't have an answer. I actually didn't have an answer. And so it was like, well, why am I stuck? And then instead of really sitting in that curiosity and answering that question, then I would ask other questions like, why can't I make a choice? Uh, when am I going to, do the other things that I need to do? Like I needed to pack. I wanted to clean my house. I wanted to go, pick up a prescription and different stuff that like I needed to do. And how am I going to do all that? So it really became about um, more questions that was my initial response to the question why. So I would also say that when asking why, it has to be, or to keep in mind that I'm asking myself kindly. We can ask with kindness why, not like a justification why. Like, why are you not, why aren't you able to, why can't you? Because then that becomes more self um, destructive, really. Right? You're kind of demoting yourself in your own eyes as like you should be able to and you can't. And you're trying to justify why. And that's not the kind of curiosity that's helpful. So, so the realization for me was that I needed to move quickly into soothing fast. So this is the how-to now. This is the how-to. So the benefits I just mentioned were that it creates space. The curiosity can create space for you when you're feeling stuck. It can create a lightness if you let it, a lightness, and it's because you're stepping back and not taking yourself so seriously, and it can slow down your spin cycle when you're in that when you're stuck there. So now the how-to, what I did was to quickly move into self-soothing. And for self-soothing for me, it was just wait, I remember that I'm loved. Really, that's the main thing that I do. And the words that I might say to myself is that I am. I love you. It's okay. I love you. Whether or not, this thing gets done, whether or not it gets done well, whether or not I just focus on the love and sit in the love. And I recognize that I have the opportunity to love on myself hard in that particular area. So in that particular stuckness, that's where I need to give myself more love, right? So the curiosity serves as like a little, not a hook, but like like a crowbar to open the door for you to love on yourself harder in that area, whatever it is. And I was able to realize once I calmed myself that this was an older pattern. Like, um, why was I not making the video? Because I was worried that it wouldn't be good enough, that it would be messy, um, somebody might not like it. What if they don't like it? What if the person I'm shouting out doesn't like, the fact that et cetera, et cetera. So, because it's an old pattern, I'd actually developed a little meditation, like affirmations that I for myself because I've been here before. And so I'll link that too in the description box below that you can watch that. There's another video about being enough that you can watch on this channel. So, and I also have another, you know what? I also have something else that I will link and bring out later this week. So if you subscribe, then you'll know when that drops. Um, there's a benefit to getting to know oneself. And as I'm getting to know myself, that's also part of being kind to myself and also um, exhibiting to others, modeling to others how to how they will treat me. So in other words, when I'm treating myself this way, that's going to be reflected in the way others treat me and the way I hold myself and present myself in the world. Yeah? Because on this channel, we want to talk about experiencing heaven on earth, making heaven on earth. And curiosity can aid us in doing that. All right, so I've made the video. You're here. You've made it all the way through, so that means you liked it. So please like this video if you liked it, and I know you did because you're still here, right? And as I said, again, I'm going to drop another video within the week about, uh, it'll be a meditation for the feeling of not being good enough. There's one about being good enough right now, and there will be another one that's more specific to performance and performance anxiety, creative anxiety. All right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.